In our last video, we studied about the role of input and output operators by running it through a program. Now we will study another topic, cascading, in this video, and we'll also look upon the compiler, which is important for code generation. Now let's see the program and the video. Now we will study cascading. Cascading means repeated use one after another. In C++, cascading is multiple use of input or output operator in a single statement. How can we use multiple input and output operator? Suppose you have written any cout statement, you write the output operator with cout. If we declare the output operator more than once in a cout statement, in a single cout statement, say we have declared the output operator say 2 or 3 times in a single cout statement, then it is said to have cascading of output operator. And if in a single cin statement we have used 2 or 3 times, that is more than one time, the input operator, then it is called cascading of input operator. We will see its examples. Now we will study the use of cascading in the output operator. Consider the same program which we saw in our last video to print the sum of two numbers. Here we have taken 2 lines from that code. Cout, the sum of two numbers is semicolon, and the another statement is cout sum. The first cout statement will print the sum of two numbers is directly on the screen because it is in double quotes, and the second statement will print the value of object sum because it is not in double quotes. We can reduce the number of lines by using cascading mechanism. By using cascading mechanism, we write cout output operator in the double quotes, the sum of two numbers is double quotes close. By the means of this statement, till here this statement will be printed as it is on our console screen. Then we, instead of putting a semicolon and writing another cout statement, instead of semicolon we put another output operator and write the name of the object sum. So after printing this statement, directly the value of sum will be printed. But here we have used two output operators, see here and here. So by using the number of output operators in a single statement, we can reduce our code length. Now we will study the cascading of input operators. Suppose there are these 4 lines written in our code. Cout enter value for value 1. This will directly be printed on our console screen. Cin value 1. This statement will wait for one value to be inputted from the keyboard and enter key is pressed. Then the program will resume further to the third cout statement, enter value for value 2. Again cin value 2 will perform similarly. We can reduce the code length by 50% of these 4 lines if we use input operator cascading. Suppose I write cout enter value 1 for value 1 and value 2. In the single statement, I have asked the values of both the objects, value 1 and value 2. So 2 cout statements is reduced to 1, but there is no cascading here. We use cascading with input operator as cin input operator value 1 input operator value 2. By using this, our cin statement will wait for 2 values now to be inputted from the keyboard. In the previous code, only one value was inputted in one cin statement. Cin statement waited for only one value and an enter key. But in this code, it will wait for one value, then enter key, then another value, then enter key, then our code will resume. So we can reduce the length of the code of 4 lines to 2 lines by this method. Now we will see the use of cascading input and output operators in our same program which we discussed in our last video to calculate the sum of two numbers. To calculate the sum of two numbers, we will now use cascading. We implement the same program by using a new project. We will create a new project now by clicking on file and then on new. We will type the same program #include iostream.h and then #include conio.h, both the header files. Here I am typing. Now void main, opening of curly brace, not cout before integer declaration, integer value 1 comma value 2 comma sum semicolon. Now cout statement enter value 1 for value 1 and value 2. In the same cout I have asked both the values semicolon. C in input operator value 1, input operator value 2, cascading of input operator implemented semicolon. Now the formula statement sum is equals to value 1 plus value 2 semicolon. The value 1 and value 2 will be calculated and assigned to sum. Now the cout statement, the sum of two numbers is double quotes close, cascading of output operator sum. Here the value of sum will be printed and double quotes part will be printed as it is semicolon, get ch semicolon, closing brace. Now we can also use the implementation of clear screen which we discussed in our last video. Clear screen can be typed before cout statement, first cout statement or after integer declaration and the closing brace. And now we will compile using alt plus F9, 0 error success message. Now control plus F9 will run our program. Control F9, enter value for value 1 and value 2. I type one value 3, press enter key, another value 5 and press enter key. The sum of two numbers is 8. So our program waited for two values to be inputted, the cin statement which is cascaded. This is how cascading works. I hope you understand the concept of cascading. Now you can save and quit the program. Now we will study another topic, role of compiler. The first and the most important task of compiler is conversion of high-level C++ program to 0-1 machine-readable instruction code. This task we already have studied earlier. Compiler is itself a program that converts the high-level C++ program to 0-1 language. Compiler is already written in 0-1 language. The second task of compiler is to analyze the correctness of the program and report the errors. Analyze the correctness of the program means it will check if there is error in the program, then it will report to us before running the program. When we press alt and F9 together, it compiles the program and shows a success message till now. But if there are any errors in our program, then it will report us the errors and we have to correct those errors, then only we can move further. There are total 5 types of errors like syntax errors, semantic errors, type errors, runtime errors and logical errors. Now we will see in our next video what are they. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and also share it with your friends who want to learn C++ language from beginner level. And to watch our previous video, please click here. To subscribe to our channel, please click here and also click the bell button, and you can also watch full playlist from here. Thank you.